16 ways to lose money as a landlord before you even get started. My name is Sasha Lightfoot, and I'm with Landlord Help Hub. Today, we're going to talk about creating your best rental ad. One thing that you need to do is put the photos in your rental ad in the order that you would walk through your property. You want a perspective to envision themselves living in your home and playing out their life in your home and want to come check out your space. You want to use accurate photos of your rental property. You don't want to do any trick photography. Everyone sees that. We all know what you're doing, and it kind of looks like you're trying to hide something. You don't want to list too many photos. It overwhelms a person. We need to see your nice front porch, but we don't need to see every angle of your front porch. By the time we get to photo 20, we're done with your front porch. Make sure that you capture your curb appeal. Make sure your landscaping is on point. Don't take a picture of the front of your house through a fence or through shrubbery. Really make your home look inviting and make the person want to come inside. Always include at least one photo in your ad. If you can only get one photo at that time, make sure you use one photo and preferably make sure that it's of the front of your house. That is showing the curb appeal, making someone interested of what it looks like on the inside until you can get interior photos posted. In your photos for your rental ad, don't focus on your furniture. We know you have your favorite couch, but a prospective tenant doesn't really care what your couch looks like, or your bar stools, or your wall hangings. They want to see the space in whole, and they want to picture their own furniture in that space. Make sure that your photos match your listing. So for example, in your listing, if you talk about this wonderful pool that you have, make sure there's a photo of your pool. If in your listing, you talk about how gorgeous your backyard is, then make sure you highlight that gorgeous backyard in your photos. Be sure to declutter your house before you take photos. You need to move furniture out of the way if possible. You can put away your knickknacks. Make sure to just kind of clean the environment. Make sure that it looks tidy and neat and in order. Also, it's important to have a description, not just an address. If you just list an address, it's not enough information for someone to decide if they want to see your house. Have a description, even if it's a brief description. Keep your rental ad short and sweet. Bottom line up front. Say what you want to say, convey the message you want to say. Sometimes less is more, right? You want your potential applicants or people who are going to come look at your house to actually read your entire rental ad, not stop a third of the way through. Be mindful of your wording. Maybe avoid words like peaceful, quiet, or safe. What if the home gets broken into? You don't want to be held liable for breaking your promise. Don't use all caps. Some people take this as you're screaming at them. And let's be honest, it's just kind of hard to read and a little bit annoying. You don't want someone to scroll past your ad just because you're sticking out, but not in a good way. Save landlord discussion for a personal conversation. It's a little bit bulky verbiage, and you don't need to include that in the description of your rental ad. Don't repeat yourself. I repeat, don't repeat yourself. If you talk about utilities up here, you don't need to repeat about utilities and then conclude with utilities. Say it once and say it clear, and then move on to the next thing about your property. When you're writing a rental ad, include description, but include it in a way that's easy to read. You might want to consider using bullet points when possible. Don't stress about your rental ad. It will be a skill that you hone over the years that you rent the property. With each time you rent the property, your ad will become more clear, more concise, and be more proactive in answering the questions of prospective tenants before they even have to reach out to you. I hope that you learned a little bit about what to include in your rental ads. Please check the description below for articles and our website, and make sure that you subscribe to our channel. We look forward to you joining our Landlord Help Hub community.